Have you ever said yes to something you never meant to agree with? Have you ever made a choice and afterward questioned if it was really your decision? You weren't forced, you weren't threatened, yet you acted exactly how they wanted. That's not persuasion, that's not influence, that's hypnotic language, a powerful tool in the arsenal of dark psychology. In this video, I'm not just going to explain it. I'm going to break it down, line by line, and show you how people are using this silent technique to gain control over your emotions, your choices, and your life. Let's begin with a real example. You're in a conversation with a coworker. You're not even thinking about helping them with their late-night project, but then they say, "I knew I could count on you. You're always the one who steps up." Now, what happens? You weren't asked. You were framed. Refusing now feels like you're proving them wrong, or worse, letting someone down. That's not just flattery. That's hypnotic suggestion. They didn't ask for help. They crafted a sentence that assumes your agreement, and your brain, desperate to remain consistent with that identity, follows along. So how does it work? Really, hypnotic language bypasses your logic. It doesn't give you time to think. It dives straight into your subconscious mind, where emotion lives. The key techniques include 1. Assume truths. You already know this is right. You're the kind of person who finishes what they start. These lines don't ask, they state, and your brain responds as if they're facts. 2. Embedded commands. I'm not saying you should trust me, but you will see for yourself. Inside that sentence is a hidden command. Trust me. 3. Emotional anchoring. Good feelings are linked to the manipulator's message. Fear, shame, or guilt is attached to resistance. They use reward and punishment, not with actions, but with words. 4. Trance language patterns, soothing voice, slow pacing, strategic pauses. This gently nudges your mind into a relaxed, suggestible state. Your focus narrows, your resistance fades, and their message enters quietly. Now, why is this dangerous? Because hypnotic language is being used on you right now. In ads, in politics, in social media, even by friends and partners. They don't shout, they don't argue, they simply speak. And inside their words are triggers, commands, and labels designed to bend your will without ever alerting your conscious mind. You think you're making a choice, but in reality, you've been nudged, pushed, and framed. So how do you protect yourself? Start with this. Whenever you feel emotionally triggered, pause. Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Was that sentence a fact or just a suggestion? Second, identify patterns in the way someone speaks to you. Do they often use praise to push you? Do they speak in calming rhythms? Do they label you before asking something? That's a red flag. That's strategy, not sincerity. Third, train your awareness, because awareness is your shield. Once you spot the technique, it loses its power. Remember this, hypnotic language isn't magic, it's psychology. But psychology in the wrong hands becomes a weapon, and those who master words can master minds. You don't have to be a victim, you just have to wake up. If this video gave you clarity, if it opened your eyes even a little, don't scroll away blindly, because if they control your attention, they'll soon control everything else. Subscribe now, not because I said it, but because you chose to stay aware in a world built on silence and control.